G'day, this is Bronk, and after messing around with my talent trees and doing a few heroics, this is what I have landed on. Obviously this might change as keys open and content gets harder, but at the moment I'm happy with this build. To apologise though, my cursor is not lining up. I don't know why. I've actually hovering over Ravage here at the top, but for some reason it's over there. But anyway, the tooltip's popping up, that's all that matters. I did have a go at Eloon's Chosen. Laser Bear can be fun here and there, but unfortunately, with oceanic ping and my laptop not being the best, my response times are not real great. And 10,000 moonfires going off. Had problems. So I switched over to Druid of the Claw. I'm really happy with this. It's a lot more melee based. And I went against it with grain, got rid of Lunar Beam and all of these, even though Lunar Beam paired with Incarn just melted everything. The damage output from those two together was massive. But you're stuck in one spot. Lunar Beam goes on the ground, and there is a shitload of mechanics in this expansion that drop things on the ground. Void puddles, consecrates, all sorts of things that I have to keep moving out of. There's swellies that stun you if you stand in it. So that couldn't really utilize that as well as I wanted to. And 1 minute cooldown, it's awesome. But anyway, I am happy with Druid of the Claw. And I went back to Ursoc's Fury. So, you know, I've just got my full thrash back. I got my Ursoc's Absorb back. I kept this always. Increases the damage and radius of thrash. This is what helps me grab things on pull. I can grab more things and grab aggro on more things faster with that. Increase damage and radius. And also Thorns of Vine also helps with damage and radius as well, because as I'm spamming Iron Fur, it does damage on everything around me all the time. Now, Druid of the Claw, from what I've been reading, a lot of people seem to be focusing too much on cat DPS, which might be great in PvP. And in a raid, when you are not the current tank, when you're waiting for your turn to tank, it would be great there. But when you're the only tank in a Mythic class, it's kind of pointless. I have no intention whatsoever of switching between cat and bear all the time just to do damage. Because what's the point? What I do love about it though is on pull. As you're running towards a pack, it's good to run in cat form or travel form if it's an outdoor area. Because when you switch to bear, you get extra healing. So for 6 seconds after entering bear form, doesn't matter what form you're in previously, I'll heal for 10% of the damage taken. So that is really good for on pull because you don't have enough rage to pop everything usually. Mangle will give me enough rage to, drop an Iron Fur, but it can take a little bit to build up your rage to get some decent absorbs going. So that is an awesome buffer there. As well as Buckskin, I always use that on pull as well. But those two together are really good. And then, when you're in bear form and you get stuck, you get snared, slowed, shit's going on and you need to get the fuck out of something real quick, cat form out of there, and for 6 seconds when I go from bear to cat, I keep 80% of my armour and health. In 6 seconds is more than enough time to get out, switch back to bear, come back in. So you're not getting your ass beaten anymore. And when you switch back to bear form again, you're getting that 10% heal from damage taken. It doesn't do a huge amount of healing, but it's better than nothing. And as I said before, it's really good on pull. This is my floater. Just one in there, Lure of the Grove. I don't use Moonfire very much. It's mainly to grab things that are out of range, just to make sure that I'm doing some sort of damage on it to try and help keep bit of threat on it while I wait for somebody else to use some kind of interrupt or silence to make the thing run to me. Because I'm very limited with what I can do regarding ranged silences. I'll probably put that in hibernate if I need to later on. Maybe if I tank, I might put it up here instead in raid or something. Put a bleed on things here and there. I'm not really concerned with that at the moment. So that's where I am. Just gonna queue for a heroic so you can see my build in action. Hot tip though for my oceanic peeps, if you're queuing for a random, tick this flag here. That means that you are comfortable being a leader, and what that does is it almost always makes you the party leader, which means it'll be on your server and your ping will be nice and low. Whoops. Let's hope I don't get that dawn one because it sucks. This poor guy probably stepped away to go to the dunny, or he's back. "30 milliseconds, lovely."
Thank the
Right, so
who are here.
travel form here first, better buff everyone.
Storm Riders corrupted.
So now I've got that 6-second buffer.
Watch your
Where I'm heals, there's Ravage that pops. First mangle in combat will guarantee a Ravage.
What is that orb?
Just hold off on using it though until you've got everything close together, because it'll hit everything in front of you.
Here. We can link up.
Don't use it on pull if things are spread out. So let's cat form in here.
charging, move, enrage.
We're doing this. Okay though.
AOE incoming. Charging,
Stand
move,
help.
enrage.
Never deserve to be Stormward.
Charging, move. Charging, move. Charging, move. Enrage. AOE incoming.
I probably should get the hang of facing the thing
Charging,
towards the water, because it looks like they have a frontal aim at me. So I haven't used my mangle yet. Now,
Charging,
Ravage pops straight away. I waited until I had the three of them close. This nameplates is from Quazii. If you're curious, just look on Quazii's nameplates for
Charging, move.
TWW Season 1. It makes all the casters' nameplates pink.
Watch your step.
So I know to pay attention to their casting and stand near them, because they're not going to run to me unless someone looks for me. Incarn's almost ready. I'm going to wait till Incarn's ready before using my Rage of the Sleeper, and just as well I waited, because he's done this to me a few times where I'll pop Incarn and then he runs in there and I'm just sitting there watching it tick away, doing nothing.
Watch your step.
unfortunate. Mythic class hook to clear
Charging.
all of that.
Move. Enrage. Watch your step.
Enrage this guy. That is just a weak aura that shows what's enraged. Can't remember what it's called, sorry.
Enrage. Charging. Move.
So I will have to keep these guys facing the thing in the middle so they don't blast anyone else. Cat form, jump down here so you take less damage when you land. Use this thing to get faster. Avoid the blue things because they hurt. Cat form still, bonus. Dark skin, mercenaries, touch. Good. Way through. Because I can. Moonflies here.
Interrupt. Crowd control. Range fire. Crowd control. Range fire.
We try and keep things against walls.
Range
To make
fire.
crowd control easier. And this is going to drop a thing, so that's something I'm going to have to learn to do better. Grab one of those. Right. And stampeding walls up again. It lasts longer with Druid Claw, one of the things makes you run further.
Dispel. Range fire.
So it's the fastest here, I'm going to go around the corner.
Dispel. Crowd control. Range fire.
Hold up BBM telling me range 5. Gives me a good warning. And then I'm about to drop something on the ground.
Range fire. Crowd control.
This thing will last very long though, that puddle.
Range fire.
Stand readings up again. Let's go. Cat form. I pull these because if I don't, someone else always does. I don't know if the boss actually pulls them or not.
Face me. I will stand proud on the
Firing him
debris
because
of
someone else
war.
had aggro.
The Void Riders follow me now. I command this rookery by right.
Watch
The
where.
might of my hammer.
That's just a trinket. This is my G.
Trust by my
Run.
power.
So here's another example of where Cat form can get me out of something quick. And as a bonus,
Watch where.
Might of my
I've got the extra healing, although this boss didn't even touch me again, so it doesn't matter, but you know, everything counts, everything adds up.
Target you. Watch where.
might of my hammer. Trust by
Target you.
this.
Swiper's still kind of piss weak. I don't use it unless I've got nothing else available. Again, better than nothing, but don't rely on it. It doesn't do enough damage to what I do very well.
I do not like that it feels darker and colder as we go down. But there are more survivors to What? The lift is out. If we want to keep going, we will have to go down
So
the
they're all
storm
casters,
line. We
so
have to take
I
it
can't
down.
do a big pull of a whole room here. Because they just won't follow. Not till they're dead. And then these guys I might ping up here so people know what I'm intending to do. And this class is here, so I'm going to hang out with them. Some shit. Someone's behind me, that's not good. This guy's interrupted. Great. This Quazii plater changes the cast bar on an interrupt. That's really important. So if it's larger, then you know that this thing's going to fuck you up if it doesn't listen. Right.
Dispel.
Bigger.
Crowd control.
That guy's dead. Let's go.
Interrupt.
It's too far away. Something I've got to always be aware of is my interrupt. There's a charge with Skull Bash with a charge. And if I interrupt something that's standing on the other side of the pack, I'm going to run through the pack and end up with a lot of things behind me hit me on the ass, which is not ideal.
Defenses.
Doing carries ready. These little guys turn into big guys if you don't kill them fast enough.
Defenses. Watch your step.
And done.